So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thiago Silva, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make him...
Goes for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet, and it's got through. Xavi. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba drives it forward. Kaka. Cafu. Jordi Alba battles to win it back. Fernando Torres. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Xavi. Silva. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Into the box. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Cafu. Ronaldinho. Guardiola. Iniesta. Oh, that is lovely footwork. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And he's straight offside. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Ronaldinho. Sergio Ramos. Triol. Guardiola. Hierro. Jordi Alba. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Jordi Alba. Whipped in. Repelled by the keeper. Guardiola. Up he gets! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
Xavi. Iniesta. Torres! He scored! They have come roaring back! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Cafu. Oh, that's nice. Ronaldinho. And the shot!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Xavi. Silva. Hoists it forward. And he just whacks it away. Jordi Alba. He's got options out wide. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Roberto Carlos. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jordi Alba. Lovely bit of skill. Incoming. Massive leap! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ronaldinho. Up towards the front line. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Silva. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Out to the left it goes. And that has been clubbed away. Hierro. And it's played forward, back into the middle. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Kaka. Jordi Alba. And the whistle goes for half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Guardiola. Sergio Ramos. Guardiola. Played back in. Oh, sweet feet. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that's been levered clear. Jordi Alba knocks one in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Cuts it out. There's a long ball. Goes for goal! Finish!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
That's sprayed out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ronaldinho. A searching ball out wide, back into the middle. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that. It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Ronaldo! That's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hierro. Forward it goes. It's a long ball. Ronaldinho hoists it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Xavi tries to get it forward quickly. Kaka. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Just brushed off the ball there. Looking to break out here. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Sergio Ramos. Here it is, and the finish! He has done it! 2 to the good, they have breathing space.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Roberto Carlos. Great run on the overlap here. Driving on, a real charge here. Time to deliver. Has a pop! Iniesta. Sergio Ramos gets away from his opponent. He spotted the run and played him through. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Extended still further, and he's produced a beauty. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lobs it in gently. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for goal! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw! Oh, that is a bit special. So is this the start of a comeback? Hierro. Jordi Alba. Well positioned to make that interception. Dinks one in. Nice little flick. Clears it out of harm's way. They've played it short. Crossed in. Forward it goes. Xavi. Iniesta. Over to the left. Gorgeous control there. Gets it into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Thiago Silva. And it's played forward. Good clearance and very necessary. Hoists it forward. Sergio Ramos. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba goes looking. That's a throw. Hierro. Xavi. Sergio Ramos. Iniesta. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ronaldinho. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. Jordi Alba. Hierro. And the referee brings it to a close. And that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. And that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And we're underway. Varela. Godin. Cambiasso. Zanetti. And it's played forward. Managed to get it away. This could spell danger. Has a hit! And that wasn't far away.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Godin. Varela. Well, that's where he wants it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Cambiasso. Pepe. And they've been caught out here. He's got away. Batistuta! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
It's got through to him. Keeper's ball. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
With a delicate ball, and the ball is out of play. Tries to get it forward quickly. Zanetti. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Maradona. Cambiasso! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Still goalless at the moment. Forlan. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
They've played it short. Pepe. Aimed in towards the centre. It's out for a goal kick. Zanetti. Messi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Going through. So who's he picking out? Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
All the way back, and they start again. Messi. Forward it goes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Coutinho. Forlan. Out to the left it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to bypass the midfield. Coutinho. Varela. Zanetti. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Varela, played out to the right. Varela. Gets it, and now what? He's had a goal! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Cambiasso. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Maradona. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Maradona! And it's been taken short. Danger averted for now. Finds himself eased off the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Played it short. Beautifully done. There are a few waiting for it. Chance to shoot. Could try cutting inside here. He's got the ball. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Forlan. Plays it out to the wing. There's a long ball. That intervention was very necessary. And that has been clubbed away. And there's the end of the first half. And here we are, off they go. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only... Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Maradona. Pepe. Varela. Cleared without complication. Maradona. Messi. Zanetti. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Still going. Where to next? It's a good-looking cross. Up towards the front line. Done very well to intervene. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Has gone out. Forlan.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Batistuta. Zanetti. Well played, he saw that coming. Steered forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Maradona. Di Maria. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Battles to win it back. Messi. He could be in here. He's left his man. A real chance to break. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Messi. Has a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Forlan. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets into a dangerous position. Chance to break. Out to the right. Hit into them, gets up to head it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Zanetti. Great run on the overlap here. Gets away from his opponents. And he heaves it forward. And that's a throw. Zanetti. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Goes for goal! Ball is over the line. Attempts to play it through. Oh, that's lovely. Nicely controlled. That's great strength on the ball. Lovely feet. Shot at goal! That's not going to make it. Pepe. Maradona. Cambiasso. Zanetti. That's been drilled forward. Clears it out of harm's way. Whipped in. In comes the corner. And it's been taken short. He's gone for it! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Oh, real danger here. And the second time. They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. Straight header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cambiasso. That is Stuta! Oh, outstanding save. Pepe. Varela. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it high. Cuts it out. Zanetti. Messi. 2 minutes to be added on. Well, that's where he wants it. Pepe. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And I just really liked what I saw here.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Rijkaard. Bergkamp. Battles to win it back. Seedorf. Reisiger. Fence has got rid of that. Reisiger. Robben, good challenge, he just stood firm. Kula, and it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lahm. And that's a goal kick. Bergkamp. Out to the left it goes. And the flag has stayed down. A chance to play it in. Rijkaard. Robben. And a shot! It's anyone's ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
There's a lot of movement going on, there's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Hoists it forward. Cruyff. Toni Kroos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bergkamp just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Toni Kroos, defenders on the back foot. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Floats one over. It's a brilliant interception. Either side really getting hold of the ball. That's a good ball. Muller! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Reisiger. Seedorf. Muller gets it back. Schneider. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. It's it into the middle. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Seedorf. Rijkaard. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got options out wide. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Kohler. Over to the left. And it's got through. Only partially clear. Bergkamp. Seedorf. And through to the goalkeeper. And help's available out wide. Muller. That intervention was very necessary. Well played, he saw that coming. And he's there to clear it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lahm. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Shoots! Oh, a very decent attempt. Mateus. Lahm. Muller. Here it comes. Seedorf. Gross! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Hits one! It's missed, but not by that far. And that has been cleared. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out.
And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Nicely controlled. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, nice touch. Danger averted for now. Schneider. Cruyff. And he's away. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Forward it goes. It has, it's had a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Lahm. Müller. Mesut Ozil. Lahm. Mesut Ozil. Mateus. Mesut Ozil.
Well, we don't need to guess that they...
He'll hit it! He can get that clear. Mateus. And they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time. Seedorf. Reisiger. Rijkaard. Koeman. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Toni Kroos. 60 minutes played. No breakthrough and well into the second. Cruyff. And now they can launch a counter. Toni Kroos looking to break out here. Müller. He's through. He's left his man.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hoists it forward. And it's Ozil. Played out to the right. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lobs it in gently. Nicely worked. It's a stop to that. A real chance to break. Nicely measured pass. Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Seedorf. Schneider. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Now a chance to break. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Overmars. Robin. A really good feat. Mateus. Kula. Mateus. And it's played forward. Toni Kroos tries to get it forward quickly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Koeman. That's been drilled forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. That's a decent ball. There's the through ball, and the shot! He's scored!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
All the way back, and they start again. Koeman. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Its target.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Closer! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Muller.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Plays it out to the wing. Needs a quality cross. It is just a question of shot at goal! It's broken loose! And he's there to hoof it away. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because players surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle. Stefan on goal. Schöner hoists it forward. Boban. Rosnetsky. Boban. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Crosses it in low. And through to the goalkeeper. Forward it goes. Moore. Beckham. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Moore. Kyle Walker. Beckham. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Has got rid of that. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Battles to win it back. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, good stop, it had to be.
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Brosnetsky. Right through the middle. Boban. Modric. It is deadlocked. There's a long ball. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Perisic. Over to the left. Has he found his man? Boban. Modric. Boban. Kovacic. That's gone a long way up and away. Rooney. That's the through ball. And he's onside.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Hoists it high. Kyle Walker. And it's played forward. Goes long. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Jarvis. Modric. Tries to get it forward quickly. Moore. Kyle Walker. Beckham. Rooney. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Goes for the cross. And he's cut it out. Perisic. Rooney. Forward it goes. Has he picked him out? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Kovacic. He's there, tries a shot! This could fall anywhere! And he heaves it forward. Jarvis. Perisic. Out to the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Played out to the right, played into the middle, and the ball is out of play. Gerrard hoists it forward. Kyle Walker. In comes the cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Kovacic looks to dink one in. He's got options out wide. The defence can get it clear. Modric, going for goal! And it's hoisted clear. That is terrific skill. Kovacic, it has got through, he's had a go! That's been levered clear. Ball is over the line. Whipped in. And he's there to... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, bang on target. Looks to clip it forward. Got a throw in. Looks to drop one in. And that's been well dealt with. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's there to cut it out. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Going through, and the weighted pass. It's got through, and the shot! It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jarvis. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, great, goes to finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Beckham. Done very well to intervene. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Jarvis. Modric. Plays it over to the other flank. Perisic. Boba. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Played into space out wide. Away from immediate danger. Goes for goal! And that has been cleared. Gerrard. Kyle Walker. Beckham. Gerrard. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Big chance! One-on-one!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to get it forward quickly, cuts it out. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Has a goal! Gerrard. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's hoisted clear. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Schöner tries to switch the play. Rosnetsky gets it back, tries lifting it over, and the shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch, if that's it now. But there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to get it clear. Rosnetsky dashing forward at pace. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And that's that. So it's ended in a draw. Craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. and a result which at least partly satisfies all. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.